It is 8:30 at night, you ran at full speed all day, yet you stare at the ceiling wondering what you achieved. Most people assume this late-night guilt means they just lack discipline or simply cannot manage their time well. But if you actually answered 40 work emails and put out 3 major fires, why do you feel so worthless right now? You are trapped in the fake work cycle, a state where responding to constant messages provides very cheap dopamine. That cheap dopamine keeps you moving fast, but it offers absolutely zero cognitive closure on your own actual goals. Without that crucial closure, your brain hits a brutal emotional crash right around 6 in the evening every single day. You survive everyone else's emergencies all day long, leaving your own personal progress completely frozen in place. This creates a painful contrast where you are physically exhausted but mentally starving for any real, lasting meaning. You might wonder why doing random household chores or organizing your messy desk fails to fix this empty evening feeling. If answering so many urgent messages and constantly staying busy does not satisfy us, why does our brain crash at 6? The answer involves a biological glitch discovered by a pioneering Soviet psychologist back in 1927. She noticed that waiters in crowded restaurants could easily remember complex orders only until the bill was finally paid. Once the customers settled their check, the waiters completely forgot every single detail about what those people ate. This became known as the Zeigarnik effect, proving that human brains are uniquely wired to obsess over any open loops. Your mind stubbornly holds on to unfinished tasks, while instantly deleting anything you successfully completed that day. This means the 40 crucial emails you handled today are immediately erased from your working memory to save extra space. Meanwhile, the 3 minor tasks you failed to finish are broadcast on a giant mental billboard right inside your head. Your feeling of unproductivity is not a character flaw, it is literally just a cruel trick played by your own biology. If biology is wired to ignore our hard work and punish us for open loops, how do we ever feel a real sense of progress? O segredo é que seu cérebro não mede produtividade pelo volume de tarefas, mas sim pelo fechamento cognitivo. You must designate one specific 15-minute action that belongs entirely to your personal goals, not to your boss. We call this the anchor task mechanism, and it guarantees a baseline feeling of forward momentum before you go to sleep. Quando você gasta apenas 15 minutos focados em algo de que realmente gosta, seu cérebro finalmente fecha o ciclo diário. This tiny window of dedicated effort is enough to override the exhaustion caused by putting out fires for other people. But what happens when an unexpected crisis completely derails even this simple 15-minute commitment before lunch? This is exactly where most planners are completely abandoned, because perfectionists cannot handle breaking their streak. To survive these chaotic days, you need a planned decoy routine, which is a fallback habit requiring almost zero effort. Instead of abandoning the goal entirely, your decoy might be reading just one single page or stretching for 2 minutes. This tiny alternative action rescues your psychological momentum, but what if the entire day goes totally off the rails? When everything is destroyed by 2 in the afternoon, keeping your main planner visible only creates massive visual guilt. You have to completely remove the evidence of your failed plan to salvage what remains of your focus and emotional energy. This requires a radical strategy we call the post-it purge, a method to physically hide the schedule you failed to follow. Take a blank sticky note, write down the single most important survivor task for the afternoon, and put it on your desk. Then, you must literally close your main planner and place it inside a drawer where you cannot see those uncrossed boxes. If you watch this far, you already understand more about habits than most people, so subscribe to keep learning with us. Now, right before bed, you will execute one final step called the reverse to-do list, or what some call the done list. Instead of listing what you failed to do, you physically write down 3 completely unexpected things you handled today. Maybe you fixed a printer crisis, calmed down a frustrated client, or managed a sudden schedule change without breaking. Documenting these 3 victories forces your brain to acknowledge your real effort, bypassing the biological glitch. This simple written list provides the exact cognitive closure your mind deeply craves before you finally go to sleep. By anchoring one personal task and validating your unexpected wins, you guarantee real progress on your most chaotic days.